Hey, what's up my friends? Nick Arapkalis here and welcome to today's video. I want to share a quick little story that might be able to, relate and connect with you a little bit and hopefully motivate and inspire you to keep going in your affiliate marketing journeys. Okay? So I always like sharing my, original story, and this really is truly what happened. I spent about 2.5 years before I made my first dollar online. Okay, and one of the biggest reasons that happened was because I was dabbling. I was just trying one thing and moving on to another thing and trying that thing and not ever really fully investing into one thing and maintaining that focus. Like we talk about so many times on this channel about how in order to have success, you have to chop down that tree you have to chop it at a single point every single time, just consistently every single time. You can't be, chopping it all over the place, right? You can't be chopping all over the place, hitting it one place. It's never going to fall down that way, right? So that's what was happening with me, is that I spent 2.5 years doing that process. And until I finally committed and focused on one specific thing, that is when I had results, okay? So that's a story I share a lot, and I hopefully you've heard that before. If not, hopefully that kind of gave you some insight and understanding to help you have success. But the story that I really want to share a little bit further is the story about how I really got my first taste of success, and then all of a sudden it just got taken away from me, and that was almost more disheartening than going through that whole 2.5 years. So let me explain a little bit further. So I do a lot of different types of affiliate marketing, and I talk a lot about high ticket affiliate marketing and just like hybrid affiliate marketing, which basically means you sell some low-level products, but then you also sell higher-level products. And I was in a particular company that had this type of model. It was one of the first times I ever really started having success. And, I was putting in the work. I was chopping that tree down one chop at a time at the same exact spot every single time. I was having success. I was making some money. I was even making some higher-level commissions, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 sometimes. And then I had my first $10,000 month. Okay, I had for my first $10,000 month, and I feel like that's kind of like that badge of honor with affiliate marketing. Is like everyone's striving towards that. If you can get to that level, you're like, okay, I've kind of made it, and I can continue to progress and move forward. So I made it to that $10,000 a month level, and I was just ecstatic. And then I decided I was going to start investing into other courses and really grow, my mind, grow my marketing skills, and just I had so many big plans. Okay, and unfortunately, what happened was what a lot of people don't even realize with affiliate marketing is what happens is the dreadful refunds. Okay, and I didn't even realize this was the case. I just thought you make sales, and even if the person refunds, then the company takes care of that and you still get your commission. Well, that is certainly not the case whatsoever. And my $10,000 month quickly turned into a $6,000 month because I had a couple refunds on some of the higher level products. And that just happens. That's the way it is. But I was not emotionally built for that, and I did not understand why that came through. And from me having that high of hitting that $10,000 month, that pinnacle $10,000 month, and then it was just stripped away from me, that caused me so much pain and frustration than anything that I've ever done before. Okay, and that's 100% true. But here's the issue, and here's what I look back and regret. I don't necessarily like to look back and regret on things, but I like to look back and see where I could have improved and gotten better, and how I can deal with things better if they come my way again. So I really dwelled on this, and that's the thing I really want to get to, you guys, is that there might be some bad things that might happen. There might be some times when you're not doing well. There might be some times when things are not going as planned, and there might be even some times when stuff like happens to you where you have a big month and then some refunds come in, or you just have to pay some bill that comes up that you didn't intend to have to pay for. Something just comes up, and it feels like things were kind of the rug was swept out by under your feet. And I just want to encourage you in those moments is the times that you have to stay the most positive, absolutely most positive, because it's how you react to those moments that is really going to define your career and how you're going to progress throughout your career with your affiliate marketing journeys or any other type of journeys. You know, this can really apply to any type of success. But it really is, because, you know, we talk all about the time how like life is 90% of how life is how you respond to things. 10% of it is what happens to you, 90% is how you respond to those things. But what I'm always constantly reminding everybody on this channel, all my loyal subscribers, is that, you know, it's not necessarily the fact that, you know, you need to respond to that because, you know, for whatever, you gotta stay positive because that's the way you're supposed to do it. It's just the thing that I want to share, and the thing that I want to get across is that you have to constantly prove to yourself that you are the type of person that deserves success, because you don't get out of life what you want, you get out of life what you deserve. Okay, I want to say that again because it's very, very important. It's something very profound that one of my mentors taught me. You don't get out of life what you want, you get out of life what you deserve. And you show what you deserve by the actions that you take. And if you are the person that, you know, when trials and tribulations hit and you just fold like I did, it's going to result in a lot of problems. Okay, and that's another thing that I wanted to get to, is that like after that point, I never got even close to a $10,000 a month. I never got back to another $6,000 a month for another year. I think, I don't know the exact timing and everything, but it took me a long time to get back to neutral. It really did. This put me in such a funk, and I was so angry and pissed off, and I just did not accept it and move on past it. And that's what really stifled me. Okay, so what I want to encourage you to do, anytime there is trial, tribulations, any setbacks that come up that is not what you wanted in the beginning, I encourage you to look at the positives. Look at what you could improve on the next time. Look at, you know, what could go good for this next time. Look at the positives, okay? Because that's what's going to make you a better person, and you're going to train yourself, and you're going to teach yourself that you are the type of person that deserves success when you can respond to things like that in a positive manner. I was listening to Jim Rohn audio today, and he's talking about having an ant mentality. What does the ant do? It's always preparing. It always has that sense of urgency, but it's always, you know, it's always preparing. It's always working hard. Like if you stop an ant at one point, they'll just go the other direction and look for a different way, right? And they're always looking towards the next thing. They're always having a sense of urgency and always moving towards the goal because their colony depends on it, right? I just thought that was an amazing metaphor. And so have that ant's mentality. Consistently keep going after stuff. When things get bad, look on the positive side of things. Look at what is good with this. Ask yourself what questions. What can we get out of this? What can we do better next time? Not why questions. Not why did this happen to me? Why did this have to happen? Why me? Why? It's not why questions. It's how questions. How can we make this better? What can we do to make it better? What can we learn from this? Okay. So that's really what I want to get to, you guys. I want to share my story a little bit to kind of help you understand a little bit more about me, where I've been, and how I've, you know, gotten to this point of my life. Now I'm able to, you know, build out a six-figure business, travel the world at a moment's notice, and it wouldn't have come unless I really stuck through it and really got through all these trials and tribulations. It wasn't the greatest times in my life. It certainly wasn't. I was not happy. I was, you know, borderline, I don't say depressed, but like I was not a happy person for a long period, especially within those first 2.5 years. And then after that hit, it was tough. It really was. But eventually got me to where I am today, and I want to share these lessons and wisdom that can really help you in your endeavors. And so maybe you don't have to go through all the tumultuous times that I went through, and you can handle your situations in a better way. Okay, so thanks for watching this video, guys. Appreciate your time. If you do want to go check out my free video training, head on over to mentorwithnick.com, which goes over affiliate marketing and how I've been able to do it, how my students are able to do it, and how you can possibly do it too if you're willing to put in the action. Okay, so mentorwithnick.com, there's a link down in the video description. Make sure and subscribe to this channel, because if you do not already know, we have a huge vision for helping over 100,000 people become laptop lifestyle entrepreneurs, and we want you to be next. Okay, so hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and then also connect with me on all my other social media platforms. All the links I've been talking about in this video are down in the video description. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you on the next video.
Dream, and I just want it.